joining today for this really special announcement. My name is Karim Samra and I'm the founder and CEO of Change Labs, and we believe entrepreneurship can change the world. We've been working across the MENA region for a number of years now, and we've managed to launch quite a few firsts. The first blockchain bootcamp, the first fintech accelerator in Jordan, the first green tech accelerator in Egypt. Today, I am so proud to come to you with another first for the Middle East, North Africa region, and specifically for Jordan. So we've teamed up with UNIDO, with Jordan Export, with JETCO, with the Italian Agency for Development and Cooperation, with the Ministry of Industry and Trade and Supply in Jordan, and Business and Professional Women Amman to bring another first to MENA, the first learning program for entrepreneur makers. We created this program to help Jordanian entrepreneur makers launch their products, bring them to market, and then prepare them for export. You'll be guided by successful entrepreneur makers throughout the program, and you're going to meet some of them today in a few minutes. You'll also be coached by global experts. You'll hear from them in a few minutes too. And the best and brightest of you will get invited to Italy to meet and work with maker legends. So stay tuned for more information from my colleagues now. And don't forget to apply online at changelabsme.org, and I look forward to meeting each and every one of you in person.
Thanks so much, Karim, for kicking us off, and welcome everyone to the 2021 Champions of Digital Change special event. My name is Hassan Younes and I'm the head of programs at Change Labs. I'll be walking you through our brief but informative event today, and I'm so excited because we're about to hear from some of the biggest entrepreneurs in Jordan. Then we will have appearances by some of the experts that will be coaching you during our program. But before that, let me hand the mic to our partners at UNIDO who have made this program possible. Over to you, Sulafa.
Hi, I'm Sulafa Mdanat, UNIDO's representative in Jordan. UNIDO is a specialized agency of the United Nations. Its mandate is integrated into the 2030 Development Agenda, and its goal is fully recognized in the Sustainable Development Goal number 9 that calls for building resilient infrastructure, promoting inclusive and sustainable industrial development, and fostering innovation. In Jordan, we have strong partnerships with the public and private sectors, with donors and finance development institutions. The LevelUP program is our flagship program with the Ministry of Industry, Trade and Supplies, supported by the Italian government. Within the framework of this program, we're working together with the ministry's staff on building their capacities for a better evidence-based policymaking. We're also applying UNIDO's value chain development approach to create employment for youth and women. UNIDO has a competitive advantage and integrated service packages that focus on supporting and accelerating growth of small and medium enterprises. In light of COVID-19 and the increased need of businesses for growth and reaching out to markets, UNIDO has developed the LevelUP Accelerator. The accelerator aims to provide a range of business skills development training, including mentoring, incubation, and acceleration opportunities, among others. We're very happy to roll out this initiative together with our partners from the Jordan Export, JETCO, and the Business and Professional Women's Association to advance Jordanian industries.
Thanks, Sulafa, and thanks to the whole team at UNIDO for conceptualizing this incredible program and then bringing it to reality. We need it so badly in the Arab world, and we need it so badly here in Jordan. Let's hear from some of the other partners who are making this program possible. The Ministry of Jordan, Trade and Supply, the Italian Agency for Development Cooperation, Jordan Exports, Jordan Enterprise Development Cooperation, Business and Professional Women Amman.
Good day. My name is Sana Hassaneh. I'm the Executive Director for Business and Professional Women Association. BPWA is a membership-based organization that has been established in 2003 and led by pioneering women who really believe in the power of a network. Our partnership with UNIDO is not the first time. Our partnership comes back to so many years, and it's so synergized with so many values and mission that meets of how can we really support women, specifically in the industrial development, sustainability, and globalization.
As a national development institution, JETCO has continuously sought and implemented global good practices that promoted and utilized innovation, diligence, commitment to facilitate economic development and outreach across Jordan. With this purpose, JETCO has launched a number of initiatives and programs to support startups and to enhance SMEs' export readiness and growth. JETCO is always keen on partnering with other development institutions in the implementation of their activities, such as this partnership with UNIDO in the implementation of the LevelUP Accelerator Initiative.
Salam, this is Zain Sultan from Jordan Exports. Jordan Exports is the national umbrella export promotion agency responsible for promoting and developing Jordanian exports globally. We aim to be the leading national institution responsible for sustaining the competitiveness and the growth of Jordanian enterprises in international markets. We hope this initiative will allow us to create and support women and youth-owned export-ready companies and enhance their export activities by entering new markets and expanding within their current markets. Participants and champions are potential exporters, and Jordan Exports will support them during LevelUP program and even further beyond.
Hi everybody, it's Karim Samra again, founder and CEO of Change Labs. Thanks Hassan, thanks partners. You guys have heard a little bit more about the program from our partners, and Hassan, our MC, obviously will guide you through the rest of the event today. But what I'd like to do now is take you a little bit through the details of the program and show you what you can expect to get, to receive, to achieve during the 7 or 8 months if you do apply and if you do get in to the 2021 LevelUP Accelerator Jordan Champions of Digital Change program. So let me begin by saying that, some of you will think that, this is a great way to get famous. And maybe it is. Maybe it is one way to get famous. Others will think this is a way to get rich. Again, maybe it is a way to get rich. But we're doing this because we want to encourage young and other entrepreneurs in Jordan to become makers, to contribute to their economy, to contribute to the competitiveness of Jordan. And so this program is meant not just to encourage, entrepreneurs to become makers, to help you makers launch your products, bring them to market, make money, become famous and influencers on social media, but also to help the economy and competitiveness of Jordan as a country. And we think this is critical, not just for Jordan, but for the whole MENA region. And again, I want to thank UNIDO. I want to thank all of the program partners for making this possible. So what we are asking essentially, or what we are doing, is we're launching the first program for entrepreneur makers, and we're targeting 3 key value chains: fashion and garments, natural cosmetics, and phytopharmaceuticals. Those are the 3 areas that this program is targeting specifically. As you know, the fashion industry is becoming one of the main drivers of economic potential in Jordan today. Okay, natural cosmetics, the beauty and personal care industries are booming globally, not just in Jordan, and Jordan has competitive advantages. Phytopharmaceuticals, okay, the demand for medicinal and aromatic plants is also globally experiencing double-digit growth. So these are all markets that are global in nature, okay? As consumers around the world are demanding natural, organic, ethical supply chains, sustainable products and services that are good for them, there is an opportunity opening up that Jordan and other places, but Jordan specifically, can take advantage of. And what we'd like to do with this program is help you take advantage of these global market trends. Global market trends, not just Jordanian. Of course, we're going to help you launch your product in Jordan from a packaging perspective, from an e-shop perspective, online stores, from a branding perspective, okay? From a supplier perspective and raw materials perspective. We will help you make all of these connections and get all of that right. But most importantly, we will help you access global markets as well. So what does the program consist of? Well, we're talking about a 7 or 8 month program. We're talking about free master classes, okay, that are happening in the next 2 to 3 weeks. You're all invited. You're all going to get an invitation right after this announcement event. to join our free masterclasses. That will give you a taste, that'll get you started on the journey, and it'll give you a good opportunity to understand the kind of learning that we'll be delivering during the program. Then there's going to be a 1 to 2 months e-learning program online, okay, that you'll all be invited to attend, those of you who get in now. So the masterclasses are open to the public. The e-learning program is open to the top 50 applicants, okay, 50. So apply today, changelabsme.org. Attend the master classes, get to know other people applying, get to know some of the instructors and experts. And then once you get in, you'll get invited to the e-learning program. Once the e-learning program is complete, we will split you into 2 cohorts. The startups, the guys that are at the earlier stage, at the idea stage, don't worry. We have a program especially for you. And companies that are more advanced, that are SMEs, what we call SMEs. Maybe they're post-revenue, maybe they already have a product in the marketplace, right? And those will be taken through an accelerator, whereas the startups will be taken through an incubator, targeting earlier stage. Finally, when the 50 companies have gone through either the incubator or the accelerator, we will then pick the top 10, of course, with our partners, who will be given access to special advantages, access to Italy and other European markets, and a special trip possibly to Italy where you will meet some of the maker legends, okay? So today we are on June 22nd at the special event. You can see on the slide here, masterclass number 1 is on June 30th. It's open to everybody. Masterclass number 2 is on July 8th, also open to everybody. And there's gonna be more information on those masterclasses a little later, and you'll get an email after this event inviting you and talking a little bit about the topics that'll be covered. We then go to the e-learning program for the top 50, which happens between August and September 2021. Then we have the LevelUP Accelerator and Incubator, both of them, right? Depending on what kind of a company you are. And finally, we have the 10 startups that'll be chosen as champions of digital change. That'll get a bunch of, funding, and support from the program. So everybody will get to benefit from the program, but a smaller group will become the champions of digital change. Okay, so it's a 6-month acceleration incubation program. You'll have coaches, you'll have experts, you will have amazing global networks of people that will help you and support you across your journey. You will have mentors that meet with you regularly, coaches and experts that have one-on-one office hours with you, and of course group sessions of all kinds to help you, and again, focusing on the specific areas that you need as a maker entrepreneur, whether it's branding, whether it's packaging, whether it's supply and raw materials. The whole supply chain of making your product and then selling it online is going to be covered in this learning program. Now, the other thing, which is absolutely unique here, is that we will have influencers who throughout the program will also work with you. And again, you're going to hear from some of those today. They've talked the talk and walked the walk, as they say. They have launched successful products. They often have hundreds of thousands, tens of thousands of followers on social media, and they have successful packaging, branding, and revenue in the marketplace. So they've done it before. They know exactly how it works, and they will be there to guide you along your journey. Now, of course, we've brought together some of the most incredible partners to deliver this program to you and to make sure that we can deliver what we promise you. And so, we have Jordan Exports, right? Which is an export facilitation agency in Jordan. We have Jetco, right? We have the Ministry of Industry and Trade and Supply of Jordan. We have Italian on board to help with the Italian roadshow portion of the trip at the end, and with the content and the learning and the curriculum. We're also going to be running at the end of the program for all 50 of the companies, demo days with investors and partners and other leaders in the community. So these demo days will expose you to potential funding opportunities, to investors, to angels, to venture capitalists, right? Some of you may be familiar with our demo day that we just did in Jordan, the FinTech demo day. We've done in Egypt, we've done in Lebanon. So we're familiar with demo days. We work with investors around the region. We have great relationships, and they're all excited to meet you. But of course, at the right time, and assuming you've made the right level of progress, because a lot of you are not ready for investment yet. Once we work with you, once we help you with the product, once we help you launch your MVP or get that product to become a stronger value proposition for the marketplace, not just in Jordan but abroad, I think investors will be very interested to meet you. Now, what do you need to do? How can you be considered, you might be asking, for this LevelUP Accelerator program? Well, applications are open. Okay, you can visit levelupjordan.org or changelabsme.org. You can click the apply now button. You follow the instruction. It's a very quick application. Shouldn't take you more than 15 minutes to complete. And then you go ahead and submit it. We will review it and we will come back to you in the next few weeks with an answer, whether it's yes or no. In the meantime, right, after you complete your application, ideally or before, up to you, you can attend two free master classes, okay? There's one on June 30th, live on Zoom, and there's one on July 8th, also live on Zoom. You'll have like a 1 hour, 1.5 hour, 2 hour master class to kind of introduce some of the concepts that are most relevant to you guys for the purposes of this program. Don't forget to follow us on social media and get ready to become champions of digital change. Karim Samra, everybody, thank you. Back to you, Hassan. And now you're about to meet some really exciting people that are going to be part of this program. Bye, everybody.
Now that you've heard about how the program will work and what you can expect, I encourage you to apply. What an opportunity. Let's hear from some of Jordan's and Mina's role model entrepreneurs who already successfully launched their products and businesses against all odds and learned it all on their own. Some of them popped in today just to say hi. We're going to be hearing from Angie Kasabiye, who's an entrepreneur and influencer. Yes, with over 1 million followers on Instagram. She has her own nutrition products, health, beauty, nutrition, among others. Dania Dahle, more than 39.1k followers on Instagram, founder of Inner World and a mother of 3. In 2013, she started her own label, Dania Dahle, with a focus on haute couture, yet included a variety of lines. Her ready-to-wear designs were showcased in a charity event hosted by the King Hussein Cancer Foundation. And Misak Hajiavadikian. I guess many people struggle with the pronunciation of your family name. Lebanese fashion designer, his father was a sewing machine engineer while his mother is a dressmaker. Therefore, he grew up with the sound of sewing machines and enjoyed since his young years. He started taking hold of abandoned fabrics to create dresses for his sisters. Soon, he realized that he loved it. Zaina Hamarne, who has more than 62,000 followers on Instagram. She's the CEO and co-founder of Mode Marketing and PR. Kicked off her career at age 15. Winner of Mowgli Entrepreneur of the Year Award for 2013. Named one of the outstanding social media business success stories in the region. Let's start with Angie.
Hello guys, this is Dr. Angie Kasabi. I want to thank UNIDO and ChangeLab for giving me this opportunity for being with you. Hope you guys are enjoying the event. I am a medical doctor with PhD in nutrition. I started up university, graduated. After graduation, I started working in a pharmacy to make my living. Meanwhile, I was working as a nutritionist at a part-time in one of the studios for weight loss. And that's where it started from. And I started giving results to different people. I had the opportunity to work with one of the ministers here by accident. Through a girl I've helped in a store. Through her, I met the minister, and that's where my journey started. After I got the minister drop 40 kilos down, right before the elections, he comes down the stairs and he says, "Mr. President, you've dropped weight." And then he's like, "Yes, I dropped weight with that Lebanese nutritionist." And that's how Angie, the Lebanese nutritionist, was the first step to get famous. From there to Warner Brothers with all the celebrities in Hollywood. I started up with Sylvester Stallone, to Jason Statham and all the others in the Expendables 1, and from Expendables 1 to Expendables 2 to 3, and then to 300, the movie, and many others, also Robert De Niro, John Travolta, Eva Longoria. I met with a lot of producers from Bollywood, and I started working with Alia Bhatt, which is one of the leading actresses in Bollywood. From Bollywood to the Arab world, working with Nadine Jim, Rami Ayash, Qusay Khawle, Wael Kfouri, Haifa Wahbe, Joël Mardignan, many of the 99.9% of the entrepreneurs and influencers in the Middle East and the MENA region. The secret of my success starts with a story. And that story was so hard to tell back then because I didn't have a clinic where I could see my patients. And every time someone calls me, I was like, can I book an appointment? I was like, yes, when? And then the second question was, where? So I was seeing them in cafeterias. I was inventing some different stories why I can't see them at my clinic. I couldn't afford having a clinic, and I was doing some savings to be able to build a business. And I worked at a pharmacy in the afternoon. I was working at university as a lecturer in the morning, and at night I was preparing the meals for all the clients that asked for them. My first blockage was when I had to see the patients, I didn't have where to see them. And the second one was I had to prepare meals where I don't have a kitchen, I don't have a cook. So I had to cook by myself. And I started doing that. Maybe back then I was so ashamed to say I don't have a kitchen. I started off 2-3 clients, they jumped up to 10 and then to 20 and then 100 and then 200. And then I was the leading in the country. And then I went to Lebanon. I sold my car, knowing that I was successful. I was making enough money, but I had priorities to do. My business in Bulgaria was going so good, but I wanted more, because for me the trust of the patient and the client and the quality comes first. So I sold my car, and I sold a couple of things I have. I went to Beirut. I looked for a clinic. The clinic I got was in a very good area. It needed a lot of renovation. I did it on my own, and I started up. And believe it or not, I'm the leading nutritionist, not only in Lebanon and now in the MENA. Building a successful business starts with a lot of storytelling before. Never be ashamed of what you're doing. Believe, love what you do, and there you go. You're gonna get all you want. If you want to do a business and you want that business to be successful, you first have to love what you're doing. And you have to do it with passion. And you have to do it as if you're doing it once and for all. Every day should be a new day. Every day you want to give more. If you give more, you win more. Never pay with quality. Always have the client's respect and trust. Trust will build up a very stable business for you. And of course, get a marketing and a business consultant, because every person knows what they're doing.
Hey there! To whoever is watching this, know that you are doing great, and I'm here to hopefully inspire you through my entrepreneurial journey and show you the path I've taken. Always remember, your way can be right too, but this was just how I did it. My name is Dania Dahle. I am a fashion mompreneur residing in Canada with experience of a decade in fashion design. I'm the founder of eNorm World, a clothing brand that aims to be of brighter impact on the environment and the people by being ethical every step of the way and aware of all that goes in the process. We focus on making products with sustainable materials that drive us toward the circular ecosystem, taking responsibility for every material we use. I started my education in fine arts at the University of Jordan, which was complemented with a series of fashion courses at Central St. Martin's in London. Once I felt satisfied with the learnings I have acquired, I interned at an haute couture house in Lebanon by the talented designer Abed Mahfouz. I learned plenty over the years, but the highlight was getting real experience in the know-how of the fashion design industry. 3 years later, I began to visualize my own brand, which made me start my own label in Amman, Jordan. A very challenging phase in my life, but definitely it was much worth it. I was one of the few first designers in the country, which made my brand recognizable in the region, but with that said, it came with its own set of responsibilities, from training the team to be the top in the game, to making sure we produce the best finished pieces at hand. The main challenge I faced would be when I had to shut down my boutique, which wasn't easy because of all the effort put there. It was just not working anymore, you know? And I knew and felt there was something else out there for me, and I was just waiting for a revolution in fashion, and there COVID happened, which changed how everyone dresses. I personally chose to look at this challenge as a door to an opportunity, and I encourage you to look at challenges this way too. My tips and tricks for everyone starting the journey is to try to be one step ahead as much as you can. And here are some ways for you and to help you achieve that: by networking with experts, connecting with suppliers, analyzing trend forecast resources, and brainstorming with your customers. Last but not least, thank you to UNIDO and Change Labs for this opportunity. I hope you enjoyed my story.
Hi everyone, I'm super excited to be with you, and I really want to thank UNIDO and Change Labs for having me. I'm Misak Hajabidikian. I am a fashion designer specialized in creative pattern cutting and construction. I graduated in fashion design and I had my label for years, specifically in couture for almost 10 years in different universities and institutions or NGOs. I had so much difficulties and I couldn't trust anyone to take care of my, let's say, collections or garments, to execute them or to help me out with them. That's why I used to do everything in-house. Me and my mom, we used to work alone in the atelier. The 3 things or tricks that makes a good fashion designer. They are linked to the character of the person. They are not things that they need to study to become a good fashion designers. The most important is that they stay on ground. They stay humble. They are professional in their work when they deal with their staff and their clients, and they respect everything and they respect the fashion. You have to have the eye. You have to have the eye for everything. It could be even in the food industry, you have to have the eye and the taste. It's if you're driving a car, you have to have the eye. In fashion, you have to have a good eye.
مرحبا، كيف حالكم؟ أنا اسمي زينة حمادي. I'm the co-founder and the CEO of Mode Marketing and PR. اليوم أنا كتير مبسوطة إني موجودة معكم. رح أشارككم bits من my journey بعالم الريادة. بلشت شغلي من أنا بعمر صغير. كنت دائما عندي أهداف. من أنا وصغيرة I love to plan. حلمي كان إنه على عمر 30 يكون عندي شركتي. And luckily with the hard work and a bit of more planning قدرت أفتح مود ماركتينج اند بي ار بعمر ال 23. It is based بعمان وكنا pioneers بأكم من إشي. فاليوم حابة أحكي لكم إنه لما أنتوا بدكم تبلشوا تشتغلوا على حالكم، بلشوا اشتغلوا على حالكم بعمر صغير وكونوا دائما واعيين إنه عندكم at the end of the journey something you need to reach out to, because لو أنا هذا الإشي ما عملته ما رح أقدر أوصل وين ما أنا موجودة هلأ. ورح أشارككم إشي صغير صار معي قبل فترة وأنا عم بضب أوضتي. I went through my notes and I found notes كتبتهم أنا بال 2004. تخيلوا بال 2004 كنت لسه مش داخل الجامعة، كنت يعني هلأ متخرجة من المدرسة. I had hopes and dreams وهدول ال hopes and dreams كتبتهم على ورقة وخليتها، وactually نسيت إنه كتبتهم وخليتها. However, I kept working so hard to achieve هذا الجول اللي أنا ناسية أصلاً إنه أنا حددته لحالي بال 2004. This is how entrepreneurship is born. I'm not saying I'm the best entrepreneur, I'm not saying I'm the best business owner out there. But what I know is I'm the best of what I can be at this moment in time. فهذا الاشي كتير مهم بدكم تقنعوا حالكم فيه، تشتغلوا عليه وتطوروا حالكم لتوصلوا لإيش انتو بدكم بحياتكم. An entrepreneur is anyone who is a leader بأي industry هو موجود فيها، someone who delivers something differently. فكرتك مش هي الفكرة الأولى بالعالم، ولكن الطريقة اللي أنت بتقدمها أو أنت بتقدميها فيها is what makes you different. So you need to always focus on that. دائما انتبهوا ركزوا على your competitive advantage personality wise و career wise، واشتغلوا على تطويرها زيادة، وكمان الأشياء اللي أنتوا عندكم شوي ضعف فيها برضو لازم نطورها. بس when we work with marketing we always highlight our competitive advantage، وهذا الإشي مش بس نشتغل بالبزنس، برضو على الصعيد الشخصي when we start working on our career path. انتوا هلا ممكن قاعدين تفكروا انه ايش احنا عم نعمل بحياتنا، we don't know what we want، اهلنا بدهم يانا يروحوا بهذا direction، the community and the culture and the society we're living in بدها يانا نروح بهذا direction. بس في اشي كتير مهم، لازم انتوا تعرفوا انتوا وين بدكم تكونوا وانتوا ايش بدكم تعملوا, because that will be your drive forever and ever. This is the reason I wake up every morning. هو أفيق, create, hustle, pick up calls and go insane with every day tasks. ولكن at the end of the night I go back to bed and I know إنه today was a good day because I'm doing something I love. وعادي نضل نجرب أشياء لنوصل لوين إحنا بدنا أو نعرف إيش إحنا بنحب. تعلموا, اغلطوا, fail, rise and keep succeeding. والmeasure of your success تبعكم لازم يكون انتوا ايش بتحددوا لحالكم.
That's really so inspiring. Let's hear a little from some of the experts who came by today. By the way, these experts are offering you all 3 master classes, as Karim, our founder and CEO, mentioned. You will automatically receive calendar invites after this event, and you are all welcome to join, whether you apply or not. We have Sarah Carroll here today to talk about marketing, Venance to talk about product market fit and design thinking, and Abdullah Hindawi to give you a glimpse of the world of exporting. Beatrice Perez to speak about circular economy, to learn about limiting waste and the continual use of resources.
Hi, I'm Sarah Carroll. I'm the author of Grow Fast, Grow Global, 6 Steps to International Growth in the Digital Age. I'm delighted to be part of the LevelUP Accelerator. I'm going to show you the opportunity there is to sell your products online, both within Jordan and across the wider digital world. I'm also going to share the best ways for you to build and optimize your digital business, basically looking at e-marketing all the way through to e-commerce. I've started over 10,000 SMEs on their international digital journeys from all over the world. And I really love working with businesses in the sustainable fashion, natural cosmetics and health and well-being sectors. They're all topics that are really close to my heart. I can't wait to meet you all and transform you into digital superstars. See you soon.
Welcome on board of LevelUP Initiative, an initiative for Jordanian SMEs, startups and people that have creativity in mind. I am Elisabetta Vignando, an international marketing expert for UNIDO and for some leading businesses around the world. Today I'm going to invite all of you to follow my upcoming masterclass on design thinking, which will take place online in July. Design strategy has had a huge influence on my career as an executive, as well as my pathway to entrepreneurship. In 2016, I've been awarded by the European Commission, and last but not least, have designed LevelUP Initiative for the Jordanian SMEs. So for me, it's really a great honor to support all of you in such wonderful journey. From customer research to product future selection through to establishing corporate distribution channel, design thinking has a vital role. So if you are a start-upper, a female entrepreneur, a middle manager or a small business owner in rural areas, design strategy will be helpful for you. We will explore in the fundamental of creativity and the series of creativity tools, enabling you to build a toolbox of skill that you can roll out wherever there is a need or an opportunity to tackle. The combination of the toolbox along with the fundamental understanding of creativity will help you to be more creative and more effective in both your work and your personal life. The masterclass will be comprised of 3 modules. Module 1 will give you an overview of the whole concept of design strategy and design thinking. Module 2 will introduce you to the concept of primary market research and how you can craft a meaningful problem statement in the context of a company strategy. Module 3 will introduce you to the concept of prototyping and how you iterate a prototype to eventually get to product market fit. So remember, don't miss my masterclass. And remember that you can be one of the 10 champions of digital change. Stay tuned!
Hello and welcome to all the entrepreneurs who are able to join us here today as we launch the LevelUP Accelerator. My name is Beatrice Perez, and I have a background in environmental governance and sustainable transformations. At UNIDO, I work on private sector development, and we support SMEs become more competitive, more innovative, and of course more sustainable. Circular economy is one of the key levers for driving innovation and sustainable transformations, and it's about breaking away from thinking of production in terms of take, make, and waste to more of a logic of reduce, reuse, and recycle. But where do you start? What does circular economy actually mean? And why is it important for your business? Well, from the inputs you use to how you encourage customers to use your products, there are countless ways in which you can integrate circular economy practices into your business. I will be leading a masterclass on entry points for circular economy, where we will break down the different parts of production, from product design to sourcing to manufacturing and logistics to marketing and sales, how you teach your consumer to use your products, and then what you do at the end of the life of that product. At each stage, we will look at the tools and real-world examples so that you can see how sustainability can become part of your company's DNA. By the end of the masterclass, you should have an understanding of tools that can enable you and your team to ask the right questions and find ways to integrate sustainable practices in ways that work for your business. So I hope to see you on July 8th for our masterclass on circular economy, and I hope you enjoy the rest of this session.
Hello, my name is Abdullah Al-Hindawi, and I am a senior national SME expert working with the United Nations Industrial Development Organization, UNIDO. I am working on the LevelUP project, the export consortia component that is proposed as part of the implementation of improving SME competitiveness in Jordan to boost job creation for youth and women project, with the aim of helping Jordanian small and medium industrial enterprises increasing and sustaining their exports and targeting new and non-traditional markets. The UNIDO, and in cooperation with the Ministry of Industry and Trade and Jordan Exports Company, supports the establishment of export consortia in 3 main industrial sectors, including natural cosmetics, food supplements, and the garment sectors. I would like to invite all of you to attend the master class on the 30th of June, in which I will be providing participants with export consortia overview, international best practices, and export consortia approaches for incorporating, managing, funding, promoting, and networking for international market access. Together we can do what we never can do alone. Hope you can join us in these master classes. Thank you very much.
Thank you, experts, for those great intros and sneak peeks. In a world that is increasingly looking for crafted, sustainable products, Jordan has a competitive advantage. We are bringing together the resources and know-how to help you launch your product, not just in Jordan, but beyond. It's been a real pleasure being with you all today, and I want to thank again our partners who are making this program possible. The Ministry of Industry, Trade and Supply, the Italian Agency for Development Cooperation, Jordan Exports, Jordan Enterprise Development Cooperation, Business and Professional Women Amman, and I want to encourage you all to attend the free master classes. The email is on the way. Thanks everyone, and see you soon.
I'm lost.